Well, you see, that's the difference. The people need something to actually look at. And, you know, I made this,
I
and
saw it.
I think it's nice to look at.
It was very nice.
But, back to the matter at hand, the maintenance. It started the 20th?
Something wasn't it
Around
late?
about the 20th of May. Because
Yeah, something like that.
it wasn't even, like, pre-announced.
Yeah, they kind of just did it, didn't they?
Well, it was even moved up. We were told that it got moved up after the maintenance was announced. And yeah, it started maintenance by the 21st, so we were known a day beforehand.
Oh.
And that's about it. That's all we've been told. Ever since that maintenance message, where it said it's now going under maintenance, that was the last thing we got from announcements. And it's been under maintenance since then. And I still don't even exactly know what the maintenance is about. I even stalk the general. I'm in the server a little more. I
I
just
was gonna
check
say, I
in every
think,
now and then.
yeah.
So even then, I still don't have much. So the biggest thing I can say is maybe they're fixing a bunch of bugs. I heard something about how Technician's Dash and all that was inconsistent.
Which it
And I knew
was.
that. I knew that, yeah. So saying that it's just for bug fixes, I feel like that's too little, especially for maintenance. So clearly
Yeah.
this is mostly, or majority of it is in preparation for the Puppet update. And underneath that there's bug fixes, less lag, quality of life, this and that. So I'm assuming they're doing this weird dev maneuver where they're shutting down for maintenance a week before the update's even coming out. Which I guess in a way it does make sense. And
Yeah, it does.
I think that's also the best decision ever, if I'm being honest. This downtime, it's been honestly relieving. It's it's been fine. I've been chilling, and I've even just played games on Steam, which is awesome. I'm actually really close to finishing Dying Light the Beast, and I want to do that. I just have to do the final mission. But other than that, I think in the end the maintenance is all for good. Of course, maybe maintenance is actually just maintenance, but it was pretty laggy last time we played.
It was.
So I do think with now the new Survivor not being added and instead we're getting a fighter rework along with the puppet and then all this maintenance beforehand, it's all just a strategic line of events. It's a ploy, pretty much.
Well, remember the snake? They'll probably make a map with it as well.
The sneak. I guess we can have a glance at that. Yeah, I need to. The sneak peeks are pretty important.
Well, it was the Murray's Manor, wasn't it?
Well, one of them looks like the puppet kill animation for the game, but on the other hand, the previous teaser was what is this? A potential Murray's costume map? And I'm really,
Which
really happy about that, if that's true.
I was about to say that would make sense for the maintenance.
Well, I severely doubt that they're teasing mimic skins with this image, and it's the same with that other image with that mask in the truck. Because it said
What?
1979,
Yep.
so we knew it was about the mimic, and now we get this. So it must be a Murray costume map. It simply just must be. And if it's not, that's okay. I will concede, but I am incredibly happy. Because I like all the other maps. People will complain, but I actually like every map, despite their issues.
Yeah, and
I think they're
the
really good.
issues that they listen to the what people didn't like about the maps.
Which is, yes, that's another thing they did. They actually do pay attention to feedback. And they have been trying their best. Some decisions may not have been well executed, but then again, they have constant polls going on, so everyone's always getting their words in, their 2 cents, all of it. It's there. I voted for there to be 110 stamina for a week, and after it was implemented, like an hour in, I regretted it because I don't think it fits. I don't think it fits the game, and that's the only reason I voted for it. I wanted to see if it would fit. It clearly doesn't. It has its own identity, and that goes for the maps as well. So I love the forest. Even if it's kind of one-sided or the other, it depends on what you do. It's
That's it depends
dependent
on
on
the
the
killer.
players. It's dependent on the players what happens each round. And some of them to decide to do other things, which may or may not be fair. But there's really nothing you can do about that. I can't do anything about that. I try to make everyone have fun.
Mm,
But even then, it doesn't work.
yeah, if only one person tries to let them have fun, it won't work.
The fun by winning aspect, it simply just doesn't exist in this game. Because there is no win or lose. There are some people that make it, and there are some people who don't. But everyone gets rewarded about the same nonetheless.
Yeah.
People say the gain is a bit too slow, but there is ways to speed that up. Maybe instead of kills, you could focus on dealing a bit more damage. Instead of just outright killing people, I go around the whole neighborhood dealing a bunch of damage to everybody. And make the game last as long as possible if you're disrupting the objectives enough, implying that you're switching to begin with. I'm looking at a certain crowd of people right now.
Yeah, but like you can't put it all on the killers.
I think if the game goes longer and you continuously deal separate amounts of damage to everyone on the other side, you will gain a bit more scrap than one would usually would, because everything snowballs into each other, and that might just gain you half the lobby worth of kills, or even a quarter. But if you keep survivors alive, they tend to accidentally bring everyone down with them, considering the maps are so encased anyway. So that's why I keep my chases going. So I don't think the problem is scrap gain, and I don't think the problem is the map. The problem is the players who decide to be too competitive. But they do have a point with lag, certain inconsistencies, some bugs that may need to be addressed, because I sometimes still get that bug where all my audio just loads in incredibly late, or, you
Yeah,
know.
it like doesn't work until like halfway into the next round.
I wouldn't say halfway into the next round. I could be halfway through my killer round, and then all of a sudden I hear every voice line at once. So, you know. But yeah, I think this maintenance in the end was a huge, viable play. People are saying that they would just prefer the maintenance not happening so they could just play the game, but you can't just play the game.
Yeah. It really depends how much they add. Because if they add like just the puppet, which don't get me wrong, fuck yeah, puppet. But I reckon people will be shitty if it was just literally one thing.
Either let the devs make their changes, or just be nice.
I think you're asking too much of the world.
Well, these
People are-
people mostly complain about simple things. I don't want to throw anyone under any bus, but being in that general, sometimes it is a bit of a hassle just reading all that.
I say people.
There's some people out there that are really, really insistent on having blank character added to the game with concepts and, you know,
Kudos to them. Like, they have a good idea. They're trying to promote it. Like,
but like, as soon as someone says, I personally do not think that this would fit in the game, they would just go, how would you know? What would you know? Like,
see, that's a different story. Like,
I know, it hurts my throat just thinking about it. But I'm still excited. I want to be there for the update.
yeah, I'm so glad I get the day off.
Even if the maintenance causes the player count to dwindle a little bit lower than usual, people come back. They always do.
Yeah, I have to say, with a game like Bite by Night as well, like,
And if you don't come back, just watch me play the update. Wow. Who said that? Who said that?
just like and subscribe. Just focus on me.
On you?
On you. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Not your bitch ass.
Yeah, everybody's focusing on you right now.
Yeah, I'm the reason your videos are so popular.
Right, buddy.
Yep, it's all me.
The spotlight
Is on me. That was such a shit pass.
lifeless, but not for long. Oh man, I wonder what the puppet voice lines are gonna be like, if she even gets any, which she has to. I don't think.
I was about to say, you can't have a killer and have a voice line. Fuck. A skin, different story. But like,
I do think they
actual-
have a wide range of voice actors out there, because for Enid alone there was 5 voices, separate voices in that for Enid, and for the Mimic there was 3 separate voices. And Springtrap is just Springtrapping.
I was about to say Springtrap.
Soft, breakable.
But to be fair, then you think about all the different killer skins. Why is that guy passing like that?
It was me, Michael. Michael.
Like, you also have to think about all the different skin voice lines as well.
I specifically want a Springtrap skin that's entirely based off Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, help me.
Michael, fuck you.
Michael, leave me here. Michael, don't help me.